Hi guys, my name is Kayla Duguid and I'm the owner of Duguid Visual Communications. I'm filming this because I've been working on an animation project for about 10 weeks. Now if you do the math, that is about 70 days, and boy has it felt like it has been 70 days. I never, ever intended on touching Adobe After Effects again, in animating a project ever again, or anything like that. Once I finished the one class where I was required to do all of that. But I have absolutely loved every single one of these 70 days where I've gotten to work on it. I just want to talk a little bit about the process of what has been going on throughout the past 70 days. Now, when I first thought of this project, it was never, ever to be an animation project, but it was instead to be a sticker right here. You can see it's a little social media brain, and I came up with this because I have heard my professors so many times say that our creativity is being taken away because of our programmed time. And for me, that meant that our time was being taken away mainly by our time spent on our phones on social media. And so I thought that I would make this sticker where this brain looked like a CPU chip, and it would have all the different social media apps plugged into it. From there, I thought, wow, wouldn't it be really cool if I could make this move, but I have zero desire to make it move. And yet, I still decided that I was going to create a storyboard. So, yeah, I said I have zero desire to make it move, but here I was planning how to make it move. So maybe secretly I always wanted to animate. I have no idea, but I really doubt it. Since I created the storyboard, I thought that it would be super cool to just have this brain in there. And then I thought, well, obviously the brain should be attached to a human, so I will just draw a human in a vector. Once I created both of those vector assets, I went from there and showed it to my mentors. And one thing that really I took away from that meeting was changing the vector to become a photo, which was the plan. I was just going to take a silhouetted picture. I had never taken a silhouetted picture before, so I thought, well, this should be kind of easy. I just have to mess with lighting. By the way, not easy, especially if you don't research what you're doing beforehand. Then my brain went, wait, if I'm gonna do a picture, I should just make it a video, because that would be really cool. My thought is that our creativity goes away as soon as we put our phone right in front of us, as soon as we pick up our phone and we start going on those social media apps. But other than that, we tend to be pretty creative. So I wanted to add in that aspect of the phone being lifted up. So, of course, I had to then learn how to silhouette a video, which there are, from what I can tell, pretty much absolutely zero YouTube videos telling you how to do that. And so after 3 separate times of trying to film it, I finally got it right. And I started off with just trying to be as simple as having him up against the wall and with a simple phone flashlight up against the wall and my camera right there, to at the end having a huge light set bright enough to light up my whole apartment, lit up against a wall, and him being pulled way forward and then my camera being pulled way back, and him holding a light bar so this way his face would light up at the right time. It was pretty insane. After I had the vector done and I had worked out a little bit of the animation, just kind of figuring out how to do masks and animate mask paths, I had this video done. With that video, I also had to learn how to do something called time remapping, which is essentially changing the video's time to move at whatever time you want, at whatever speed you want, and hold it at very certain specific seconds, and it's crazy. From there, I just kept on animating. Throughout the whole entire process of me figuring out the video, of me figuring out the photos, of me figuring out what direction I wanted to go with this project, I just kept on animating as much as I could, trying to learn After Effects inside and out. As I was showing it to one of my mentors, he said, what if you could make the whole brain flicker? And I was like, that would be really cool. But the thing is, I didn't want the brain to just flicker on and off all at once. I realized that I was going to have to go into Adobe Illustrator and create separate layers for everything that I wanted to flicker at different times. I basically felt like I had to go all the way back to like step 3 in the process just to fix it. And let me tell you, because I have done that so many times, I've continued resketching. You guys have seen 2 sketches that I have done. I have done far more sketches. Even looking here, I was figuring out time remapping. Here, I'm talking about how to video it in a silhouette. But you know, after 70 days, of breaking After Effects, fixing After Effects, breaking more After Effects files, learning to copy and save my After Effects files, so this way I don't lose all of my projects, and just continuing to do that throughout these 70 days. It has been such an amazing learning experience, and I have about 20 days left to finish up this project, and so you will be hearing from me again in 20 days with just an update of where that has gone and where it is going right now. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I will see you guys in about 20 days.